So, Christian, in Bergen.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
Good. Good. Very good.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
You too.
So, Christian Mohn, if
Yeah.
I pronounce it right.
Yeah, it's a German name. So.
It's a German name.
Yeah.
Without the umlaut.
Yeah, without you.
Okay. You live in Bergen.
I live here. I do.
You're a V expert like me.
Yeah. Probably the biggest V expert meeting in Bergen ever.
right
now.
Definitely. So let me turn the camera a little bit. So can you tell me something about your vNinja website?
I don't know what to say. I started blogging
in 2006, I think.
Yeah, probably before that as well.
You were one of the
VMware stuff in 2006, I think, on my old site, which had a really awkward address.
So, yeah, the Hubble address.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
right.
It's true. It's a long story behind that name, but that kind of turned into something bigger than my intention was to start with. I just needed to kind of write something and get something out there. So that's when the vNinja kind of thing just happened. A name that came out of nowhere, basically. And then it was available, so why not?
But you really took off then. You were invited to the Tech Field Days. You went to the VM World in Copenhagen. You were invited at Mike Leverick's Chinwags. You got some attention in the prior months.
Yeah, it's true. So there's a vSoup thing happened as well, which was kind of we planned that during VM World last year. So we're getting close to a year now with vSoup recording.
You already recorded 8 editions, I think, or
8?
More than 10?
Yeah, we're at. I think we're at 19 or 20.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome. So vSoup is a recording. A recording. How long does it take? An hour or?
Yeah, we between half an hour and an hour. We try to limit it to an hour. So 3/4 of an hour or something like that.
You're inviting guests and you're talking about certain subjects. Last time Duncan was on?
Yeah, Duncan has been on. And that's probably the last one that's been aired. So yeah.
Okay.
So we kind of invite people and have a sort of informal chat about whatever is a good topic at the time. So we don't have any strict rules for anything. It's kind of get someone interesting in and talk to them and record it, and then we put it out there. So
so how did you wind up in IT? Did you start out with a Commodore 64?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
As mostly everyone, I guess. But I got a Commodore 64 when I was 6 years old.
Oh, awesome.
So I guess I guess things was kind of settled by then. I got that one and that was it. So.
Did you get to the point that you were actually programming assembly like LDA, LDX, LDI?
Some small stuff, yeah. But I actually used to buy Byte magazine from the US, and line by line put in whatever code they had in the magazine. So I spent hours typing in whatever, and then figuring out what I typed wrong in line 342 because that didn't work. And so it's kind of started there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Went through the whole range of Amigas.
Oh, that's 500,
1200.
Amiga 500 is a legendary.
Yeah, I had a 500. I had a 1200 as well, and a 4000 in the end.
Yeah. And I ended up with an Amiga 600 HD with a little hard disk with like 10 gigabytes or 10 megabytes or something. Yeah. Very small, very small.
Yeah, probably 52. I think that's the correct.
You're the expert.
So I actually had a 1200 with a 2.5-inch 210 megabyte drive in it that I got a really good price on when I bought it. So when I a couple of months later ended up selling the Amiga 1200, I got more for it than I bought it for.
Okay, actually. And you had some fun in the
meantime. Yeah.
Good.
So I actually ran a bulletin board system, a BBS, on the phone lines with my Amiga 4000 back in the day.
Did you have a dedicated phone line, or was it during a window that people can call in?
Luckily, my dad is kind of a geek as well,
so
I got a dedicated phone line.
Great.
So actually, the remains of that old BBS system is still online. Actually, on phone and via telnet as well. So that's kind of fun. My dad actually.
I tried to put up one, but it was only available for 1 hour a day, and people were still calling.
Yeah.
And my mother took the phone. Beep.
Yeah.
Eric, it is for you again.
Yeah, put it down again. Yeah. Now we had a dedicated line for it.
Great.
So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, because the first email transfers were running through the BBSs in the
Yeah.
early days.
My first email connection was through FidoNet, which was
FidoNet.
the BBS connection.
Right.
So before we got our own dial-up connection back in.
Great.
I don't know when it was. It was many years ago.
So virtualization in Norway. I tried to look up the VMware User Group Norway website, and I saw that the domain was claimed, but there was no actual site under it. How is the virtualization community in the Nordics?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest, because I don't know that many Norwegian virtualization
I know one
people.
other guy, Luster.
Lars
Stern.
Yeah,
yes.
He's the other V expert.
Yeah.
He was the first V expert from Norway, so I'm the second one. But I don't know that many people in the community in Norway. I don't know why, because we don't have any local user groups here in Bergen. As far as I know, there haven't been any large user group kind of communities in Norway at all.
Okay.
Someone might have tried to start something a few years ago, but I don't know. So I don't know. My attention has kind of been bigger than Norway for some reason. I don't know why. But so I don't know that many people in Norway. I know more people I know more Dutch people doing virtualization but then again, everyone in the Netherlands does virtualization anyway. So
you're right.
But I actually know more people all over the world rather than local Norwegian people, or even from Bergen. So
yeah. But I'm delivering a training this week, and the students know you, so you're a famous guy here.
That's kind of fun to hear, of course. But actually, I'm moving jobs right now. So from 1st of January, I'm going back to being a consultant after being basically a VMware customer for.
So you're working at a shipping company now?
I'm working for a shipping company called Seatrans right now.
Okay, and in January you're starting another job, or is
okay? Yeah, I'm leaving Seatrans for and going back to consulting for EDB Ergo Group, which is
it's pretty large here. EDB.
Yeah, it's as far as I know, it's the biggest IT company in Norway actually. So
awesome.
So hopefully I'll be able to find some backing internally inside of EDB and try to get something done with the user group locally here, but
or
that's something
expertise group or something within the company.
Yeah, but there are a lot of really good people in Norway. Normally, technically, we're a skilled set of people.
Definitely.
You might know that from training, but I don't think the whole community thing is kind of that prevalent. So perhaps if I get the backing I need from my new company, I've been talking a little bit to them about it, we might be able to try to kick off something sort of user group locally here, but I don't know yet.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Christian, many thanks for the interview.
Anytime.
Let's go into town.
Yeah, we'll do.